This is gonna be a tough one. Today we're doing a clutch in an FD RX7. I say a and not my because the FD has a deposit put on it. It's going to its new owner very shortly. I think on the 27th it's booked to travel from Brisbane to Melbourne, which if you guys haven't watched my last video is where I'm gonna be moving pretty much in the next couple of videos. This may even be the last video I ever make in Brisbane, which is quite scary, I'm not gonna lie. We've already put a deposit down on a new car. You guys know there is only one car in this world that I would ever sell this RX-7 for. And you guys all know that the RX-7 is my dream car. And for me, it is the pinnacle of automotive. I love FD RX-7. So you guys best bet that if this car is going anywhere, something incredible is going to replace it. So anyway guys, today is probably gonna be the second last drive. We're gonna do a clutch on this thing, take it off to its new owner. And yeah, the drive back will probably be the last drive. So whether that's today or tomorrow, depending on how the flywheel looks, we'll find out. So start her up, go for its second last drive. Whenever the RX-7 starts up, Doug hates the smell, so he goes outside and waits for the smell to go away. Alright, see you Dougie. Also, wish Doug a happy second birthday. It's the 19th, and it's his second birthday, so. Bye, Alfie. See you, mate. Oh, don't focus. Bye, mister. This thing is amazing.
Get rid of the bridge now.
I'm gonna miss the bridge. I don't think I'm gonna regret it though.
Put a ghost tune on the street port.
I think I might, yeah.
So it sounds great.
So it sounds like shit. Alrighty, so we're down here at Saga Garage. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit later than I thought I would be, simply because as I went to go leave, one of the fittings for the turbo coolant feed started to weep onto the bottom side of the turbo. So instead of just having it constantly like drip under pressure, it was only like 1 to 2 drips per minute, but as I was like idling it up and just running it, it's just started to just create a little bit of steam, and it was just like a drip every minute. I can't be giving that to the new owner, so I ended up pulling the whole thing apart, ended up doing a completely new line, which ended up fixing the problem. So we're here, finally. Sam, much thank you to him. He's coming down here today to help me out as well. So what are you doing hiding down there? Oh, actually, you're working on my other thing as well, aren't you? Yeah. I was wondering why you were heating the absolute shit out of something, but
trying to get that out, but it's rusted in. I'll get
you could just weld it in.
Well, I need to get the metal out first, so it's just the alloy.
That's
and then
fair.
I can weld it in.
I should have just put a bung over the top of it, but
no, I'll get it out.
Alrighty.
It's just coming out in pieces.
Alrighty, well, RX-7's ready to go up. We're going to check underneath it. I have never done a clutch before, so how hard could it be, right? Probably helps if I get the clutch out the back first before the car goes up. Yeah. First step. Come out. You're all unbolted. There should be no reason why you're staying in there. The only thing I can think of is that I use gasket maker, which I did. Few hits with a hammer. She's off. Perfect. Alright, time to drop the gearbox out. How hard could that be? Coolant on the ground? Not my car. You're joking, mate. You're joking. I think one of the most annoying things about this will be probably the fact that when I sell the car, obviously the wheels are going with it, and these wheels are like my dream wheels, the way that they're set up and everything, and they would fit perfectly on my new car. They would fit perfectly, like pretty much exactly how these fit right now would fit perfectly on my new car. So it sucks to have to get rid of these as well, but fingers crossed maybe the new owner might be wanting to change this car up a little bit. And I don't know, I might see if he wants to swap wheels with the new car, because the new car has very, very similar wheels. They're just not my style. So I don't know, maybe the new owner might let me keep these, but we'll have to see how we go, I reckon. All right, I have no clue how to take this thing apart. I'm just gonna start unbolting shit, and we'll see how we go. Do you reckon the dump pipe should be able to stay there, you reckon? Or, I don't know.
You asking me questions or the viewers questions?
Leave it in the comment section down below.
I don't know how to pull it out, but I'm here.
Yeah. How do I pull it out, Sam? I could imagine this section probably needs to get removed. I don't know.
You want dump pipe out.
You're joking.
No.
I hate pulling the dump pipe
You could probably do it with the dump pipe in, but for that extra space, just take it out.
That's fair.
Take it out.
Alrighty, this is also a pull type clutch, so apparently you need to undo something inside the thingy thing.
Yep, alright.
I got no clue. And then
We'll probably get it through the inspection plate, then there'll be a pin in the fork to take the leave the throw-up bearing in the pressure plate. So yeah, you'll have to take that off, and that will probably get us the access that we need. Because it's been my first 7 box coming out too.
Cool.
Oh, I got the torsion shaft.
Yeah.
I hate these fucking setups.
Great. Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So do you reckon the torsion bar needs to come out?
Instead of having a cross member across the middle here, it actually connects the gearbox
to the diff to help make it rigid or something, I guess.
Taking the gearbox out, it's just more complicated and more annoying.
Yeah, that's fair. So
it's about it.
Yeah, okay, that's all right. I mean,
wrong with it. It's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah, okay, because this bar has to come out then, I guess. Yeah. Because that's looped through here.
Yeah. So I would take your exhaust from here to your turbo off.
Yep.
And then yeah.
What a fuck around.
The gearbox fairly early.
Jesus Christ. All right. Fine, I'll do it.
It doesn't even look like we could properly remove tail shaft with that in there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a pain in the ass.
So exhaust here to the dump, the dump back. Yep.
It's only hangers from there. Oh, might as well just take the whole exhaust off, to be honest.
No.
Easier. Just get it totally out of the way.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Here's what it is.
I'll consider it, man.
Yeah.
All right. I'll do that. Alrighty, so I have the drive shaft out, I have all the covers for the diff and all the sort of lines and everything out the way. Exhaust is out, tail shaft is out, and then pretty much the next thing left to also starter motor out. So Slave's got to come out, and then Sam's going to have some fun trying to separate the throw-up bearing from the clutch.
Yeah, we'll have fun.
Yeah, so 2 big long extendo boys. Fingers crossed, it should be nice and easy, but I'm going to take off the Slave, and then we can pretty much undo up the belt housing bolts, take this big bracing thingy, what is it called again? Mad bar.
It's like a
torsion bar or something.
Torsion mount or something along those lines they call it. Mazda's the only one to do it that I know of.
And it's sick.
I don't like it.
You don't like it? No, that's cool. So yeah, we're gonna take this big thingy off, and then gearbox should come out, and then we'll get the flywheel machine tomorrow, gearbox back in tomorrow, and then I can bolt everything back up. So first things first, we're not first things first, but we're just gonna keep working at it and get this gearbox out ASAP.
Why are you sitting down while I'm working on your car, mate?
You look good doing that.
Work the pole.
It looks like you just need, you personally just need to do the rest of it, and then it should be out. It looks like you should do the rest of these bolts, and I reckon it'll fall out.
Hans laboring cheat, you feel me?
That's why they put these bars in here. So much torque, the chassis twists, bro. Except rotaries make no torque.
Unless you have a 4 or more rotor.
That's a lot heavier than I thought, holy shit.
As I said, it's not going to fall out, but this will fall off the diff. About to pop it now.
I can't wait to see the look of this. Look how much room they give you. Oh my god. That's insane. It's so good. I love it. It's so great.
I love it.
Do you want me to lower it down just a little bit?
Yeah.
This one here?
Yes, correct. Hold it there. Come back a little bit more, and now we're clear. Come on down.
You're joking. Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Gearbox is out.
So is this typical? All this down here?
Yep.
Are you sure? From a slipping clutch, or is that just...
It's just typical on a clutch. Like,
Right, okay.
at the end of the day, every time you use the clutch,
The particles have to go
you're
somewhere, I guess.
exchanging that organic material. It's kind of like brake dust
Yeah, okay.
at the end of the day. And when it's all enclosed like this,
Yeah.
and enclosed like that for a long time, you end up with a lot of clutch dust.
I'm learning. That's cool.
But when your clutch is gone and slips the way it does, you normally get these bigger
bigger chunks. Looks almost like fiberglass or something like that. Or
Yeah.
yeah, it's weird. It's like a lint.
And because your clutch is slipping, which is why I'm saying that, once we pull that pressure plate off,
I'm keen to see the flywheel.
Find that the flywheel may even have hot spots from that, and it's just better to machine it, get it all cleared off, and then put a fresh clutch
I
onto
do
that flywheel.
agree, yes. Let's pull the clutch off. Here's the fun bit, we get to see how shit she was.
The dowels. And
You reckon?
I'm holding it on here, but you watch, I'll
Let go
give
and
you
everything.
that.
Oh, yep.
I was gonna say, I'll give you that. And she's stuck on the dowels.
Got another lever bar?
Down and then pass me the lever bar.
Certainly.
Thank you kindly.
There you go.
Give it a quick little pop. Now it comes. Flywheel doesn't look too bad.
It actually
There's
isn't too
some
bad, yeah.
light hot spotting there.
Yep, so we will get it machined. Ooh, tasty.
The clutch isn't as low as I thought it was, but it's slipping because it doesn't have enough clamping pressure. So this clutch plate just isn't clamping enough for the torque that it's making.
But in saying that, it was also the standard power when it was making like 320 or so, it was slipping then too.
Yeah, so that could have been an issue with this, or even back then you were making enough torque to create issues here.
Interesting.
So this side is what gets wedged onto the flywheel, and those are the springs that push them really tight together. As you might have seen on the camera, when you're loosening them and tightening them, those fingers actually
start to
pull in. So that clamping force just isn't enough, and what's happening is this disc is slipping in between the two of them under that pressure. So that clutch plate, we'll just get rid of it. That pressure plate, we'll get rid of it, and
put the new one on.
Try that new one. You've got all that 1000K old one.
1000K old one's going in.
It looks like it's in good condition, and as long as it's a better clamping force than this pressure plate, you shouldn't have an issue.
So if anyone wants an FD clutch, $500, come grab it. It's got heaps of life
ZacBaldy
left.
will sign it for you.
So what about the heat spots on here? Does that also look interesting?
Yeah,
or is that,
that's expected.
Yeah.
Considering you've had a slipping clutch.
Yeah. Okay.
The flywheel takes a little bit more heat than the pressure plate.
But you can see that that's also been slipping there on that plate there.
Yeah. There's lots of evidence from it.
Yep.
Just all these little hot spots coming up and about.
Yeah, you can sort of. Yeah, you can definitely see in the camera. Yep.
You can see the way that they look like they're being brushed in one direction all the way around, just from this being like, yeehaw!
Yeah, right. Very cool. Interesting. All right. So we'll leave this for today. I think that's as far as we're going to get it. We'll start pushing all those cars in, and then That's actually not too bad. Look at the top.
Yeah, there's a couple of little hot spots on there,
Yeah.
but once it's had a grind, it will look.
You can even
fresh
see
as
some of the
daisy.
machining marks in there at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, it's taken it pretty well considering.
Yeah, cool.
But we'll give it another quick hit and get it ready to put a new clutch on there without any.
That bolt looks freaking huge. I forgot these had one big 32 mil. One big 32 mil. Do you actually have a 32 mil bolt nut thing?
I should do.
Because I completely forgot about that.
Because I do have some big ones. That's my 2-inch.
Because yeah, apparently.
That's the 32. But I'm pretty sure that's.
Oh, that's way bigger.
32, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So I'm going to have to try and find a tool to get that out because when we go to machine the flywheel, this has to come out.
See if the 2 inches are. I've got a few other big ones, but no, we'll need bigger.
Bigger than a 2-inch?
Yeah.
Oh, bigger than, sorry, whatever size that is.
Yeah, that's 2-inch.
All right, okay.
It's a 2-inch socket, so
Alright, cool.
that's whatever that is. That's bigger than 2
Yeah,
inch.
I'll find out what size that is, and then on Monday we'll.
All I know is they have an incredible amount of tension on those.
Yeah, on those bolts.
Yeah, getting them
right.
undone's the easier part.
But doing it back
hold
up.
It still, undo it with a big rattle gun, but it's doing it back up and getting the tension back in.
Yeah.
That's going to be the fun part.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Wait,
got to do
there's
it.
no way you can do it in the car? No.
Machine the flywheel in the car.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I've never seen someone do it.
Yeah.
If
It's
you
got a
could
grinder?
do it on an engine, it could be a rotary, just because it's easier to turn.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
engine
very
up,
true.
but Nah,
No, that's
unlike
fair.
brakes, it's just too
That's
many
fair.
moving things.
Have you got a grinder?
Grab the whizzer.
No, it's all good. So
That will create shutters.
Yes.
and that defeats the whole purpose.
we will get that big bolt out on Monday, and yeah, until then, this car will stay here, and then we or I will pick you up on Monday, and we'll get the gearbox back in. So let's go to Monday. Alrighty, guys. So currently Tuesday morning. We had a bit of a break yesterday, but Sam decided so it doesn't spend too long inside the workshop, and we would do it on the hoist today. So
You don't mind being on the videos, do you, Ben?
No, it's alright. I'm
sick. No worries. So yeah, flywheel was machined yesterday. We got it all sorted. Clutch is currently getting torqued up, ready to go back in, and yeah, they're doing it during work hours. I feel privileged. I'm actually glad it's going back together right by a proper mechanic and not just me, by the way. So
Actually don't hold these on with much torque, man.
no, not at all. Hey,
Hang on.
what is it?
20 foot-pound, 13 to 20 foot-pound on a FD.
What did you do?
It's like his rest on it.
The big bolt, is that just FT?
That is snap-on FT.
Beautiful.
Until I didn't see the socket moving anymore with its
Yeah.
400 foot-pound of torque.
Literally just told by everyone that it's supposed to just be FT. So I asked multiple shops and they all said we just try and put it on as tight as we possibly can with no Loctite. So there we go. But the car's up on the hoist right now and she should be good to go. So I'm keen. Very, very keen. And massive thank you to Declan as well in the chat, who we have like a little Brisbane FD chat. He was the one that helped me source the clutch. It was out of his car and he just upgraded to one of those crazy twin plate cushion button, whatever the hell you want to call it. He just upgraded to one of them, so he had this in his car for run-in purposes only, so it's done about 1,000 Ks and that is it. So machine flywheel, 1,000 KL clutch, we should have to do just maybe a couple of 100 kilometers, and then I can do a couple of test trips, make sure it's all good for the new owner, and the new owner after that.